Yes, hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, I have helped a lot of agents and clubs also discover what we call hidden gems or hidden talents. You see, most agents these days just turn around and try to wait for agents wait for players to turn on the transfer market before they try to go for that player. If you're one of those agents, then today I have a solution for you to be able to help you get hidden gems or talents before or anyone spots in. So you're going to discover the same system I used to try to help agents or other football clubs find huge talent that become top players in future. So stick around with your pen and paper and let's see how we can do this. So remember to get your notes well sorted out, for this is going to be a good one for you. So you see, a lot of agents today wait for players to just send them highlight videos, and then they sit and just watch the highlight video and say, okay, this player is good, this player is not good. They take it from there and think that they are actually doing something like scouting because they have license. That's not the way. If you do that, you're not going to earn money in this business. So you have to be very, very pushful when it comes to that. Another thing also that that agents do is waiting for players to go viral then before they start writing them and contacting them that I can take you to this club, I can take you to this club. No, it's not going to work like that. If you have 20 players, if you contact 20 players like that, maybe one is going to reply. And when you start talking to the person is going to ghost you, or the person is not going to reply another time again. So this is how the business work, that you have to also put in an effort. And also another problem I also see is ignoring grassroots football. A lot of agents ignore the lower leagues or school level football talent. People who are so talented but who haven't gotten opportunity. The agents feel like, well, if he has not been scouted, I'm not going to be the first one to scout him, so probably he's not good enough, which is actually quite the opposite or wrong. Mm. You see, all this problem also with a couple another one that is like no system. You have no system in place. You're just waiting for luck, or maybe Instagram DMs from someone who has maybe turned 34 as a player, and then trying to DM you because he sees you have a license number that, okay, do something for me. So all these problems, if you are one of the people who are facing these problems, or when you call sporting directors that they don't reply you, all these kind of problems, if you're one of those people, stick around, for you're going to get value out of this video. Okay, so here's how it goes. So this is my solution to this problem. Ready? Okay. So you see, lots of players who are young, hidden gems, are from, let me say, start from young age. Okay, let's say between 15 to 18. You can do your local scouting, which is very important. As I always say, when you come from a city, let me say you have a city that you are, start from there and start to build your network. In every part of the world, there's always a football player that you can find in your city. But it's just that you don't minimize where you live. Start scouting, because there are people always training. Football is a global sport, and with the use of internet today, there's a lot of players, hidden gems, hidden even in your local area. That if you're an agent, make your time to always put a calendar that you want to go to the field and strong, always watch football games. So most of you agents, I guarantee you, 50% of agent, you just sit on your laptop, you never go to watch football outside or watch local teams play. How are you going to spot players? This is one thing that you have to change. So if you're sitting home thinking that you're going to just use your laptop and do everything, no, this business is not for you. You have to go out and try to watch games. Okay, so that's the first thing. Scout your with your local leagues. Go out and watch games. Under 15 to under 20 games, they play regularly. Go out to watch games. That's the first thing. Take your note, watch the games, and when you finish watching the game, meet people and talk. Yeah, this business, you must speak before you can earn something. The best people who earn money in this business learn how to talk. That's how we call network. When you know this person knows this person, and you know a couple of people together, you can form a chain of network that tomorrow you might have a player and want to send, want to send to a club. You might reach out to another person who has connection to that club to help you send that player to that club. Yeah. It may sound funny, but this is very, very serious. This is how the business go. The more people you know, the more you become famous. If you look at people like Josh Mendes, if you go to the contact, you know the amount of people they know around. They have their networks in Africa. They know academics in Africa, the upcoming talents. That they have all these kind of things going on, which is very helpful to them. That makes them the big agents today. Okay, some of you use also another thing I would look at is some of you use LinkedIn wrongly, or if you're not on LinkedIn. But anyway, LinkedIn is a platform that a lot of professionals are there that you can also use to try to speak. Look at talents, people who are playing football, they come there, they register themselves as professionals. There you can use LinkedIn to talk to them. How are you? I'm a scout. Can I come watch you? All those kind of things. Create connection with them. That's the second thing. Use LinkedIn or Instagram. Also, most players are always on Instagram. So I don't mean you should go spamming players. I mean like the young players. Try to find out what they are doing. Talk to them. Can you come to watch them play? Yes, and go from there. Always check consistently what the videos people send to you, because most things I say is people build network. This is very common. People build networks, and then someone writes you a message, you forget to reply that message, and then the conversation stops from there. You go to another message. So take a pen and paper. Every message you have to reply, always put it down and say, I have to answer to this, I have to answer to this, I have to answer to this. There you do your job smoothly, because when you answer to those network, it build trust, and tomorrow that person you can have a good relationship with. So when you write someone, always endeavor to stay consistent and check if you reply to that person, which many people don't do today, which is quite hard. But if you want to make the difference in this industry, you have to do that. And another one is speak to coaches when you go to watch these games. Make sure you open your mouth and try to say hi to a coach, ask him a question to build a relationship. You have local clubs, local teams that when someone is a coach, because he comes across players, he will know one or two, three players that are somewhere else. Because the coach goes to play games against opposition teams. So another best way to build network, you make a friend, you try to be close to that coach and make him your friend. Also, try to ask him one or few things. The next time the coach might tell you, I remember I went to play in this or against this team. They have a winger there who is very good. This is a big part. You go now to that city and watch that team, and now you can see that winger. The coach does a scouting for you, because this is another easy way. You try to make relationship with coaches, because coaches always play against different teams. So when they come up against a good talent, they can notify you that I played against this boy today. He destroyed us. He plays for this team. So try to go watch him. That's a big one. Remember. And also direct approach. Message the player, parents, message players. Don't message the player if you don't know his whereabouts. Try to find his parents and all those things. Try to find a way to communicate. Make it professional. It's very, very important. Okay. And when you message people, track and create a small database to follow up the development of the talk. So create a database that if you have any player, you follow it monthly, or you follow it after every week. You look, okay, this player, I have to talk to this player, I have to talk to this player to keep the communication warm. When you have this kind of system in place, it's just a matter of time before you succeed. Believe me, this sounds basic, but it's very, very important. Okay, so if you're an agent and you have been struggling with all the problems, try to fix it with all the solution I've given to you. So don't wait until the player is on the transfer market before where he gets the hit, like a Yami Yama, and then you see when it's already too late. Whereas if you spotted him maybe from the academy and started managing him, you must have built trust with his parents that it will be difficult for his parents to let the player go or the player not work with you. So that was it that I wanted to give you guys today, because most of you guys also, I think you guys need the skills. So it will be very helpful for you guys to start doing the scouting today. Like I'll give an example the way I always do my scouting. As I live a city, I drive 2 hours to another city, talk to coach, see how professionals train, and then build relationship like that. If you open my phone, there are a lot of people that I know just from doing that. Just, it sounds basic, but it's very effective, because face-to-face connection is more than sitting in front of a laptop and sending people, calling people. But most of them might not reply because they feel like, yeah, maybe they are busy or whatsoever. So the best way of connection is when you go to someone, go to a place and do face-to-face communication, and you take that person's number and say, okay, I'm going to contact you, per exchange contact. I'm going to contact you this time, and we can see how we go from there. So it's very important to build face-to-face communication. So that's what actually I do. For, as I say, I usually go to different cities just to do networking. Yeah. So I hope this helped you guys, and also try to keep your network moving, because as I said, this business is a business of relationship and network. The more you build relationships with coaches, scouts, and sporting directors, whosoever, and you can only build this mostly effectively is by moving out of your house and going to various places. This is going to help you massively a lot, because you're going to have people that actually remember you in their face. I remember you that, this is this person that came here and he sound like this. Actually, I know him. So when you contact them, they might reply you, because most people actually, when you call them, they don't actually, especially in Europe, most people don't pick the call because they might feel like, "Oh, this number, who is this is a strange number. I've never noticed this number." So most people don't pick calls. Of course, some pick, but most don't pick. So that's why face-to-face connection also helps a lot. And after face-to-face, now you can keep the contact, or you can keep the contact by doing calls or whatsoever you might do. So this is the way I would advise you guys to go about it, because it works a lot, and anybody who has studied network will know that this is the ultimate. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave me a message if you want anything, and I'm going to get back to you. So as I promised yesterday, that I'll be back today. So there we go, and that's the piece for you. That I hope this one helps you, for those who are agents, to keep moving forward and building their network. And for those who are writing the FIFA exam, I will post some content also for you guys. But I wish you guys also the best for the exam, and keep reading, and because the time is almost approaching. And that's it. Okay, speak to you and take care. Ciao.